something that I had never experienced until now, as far as rewarding experiences down here. I had never trained a bird before, and the reward that you get from being a trainer, teaching these birds how they're supposed to behave and what we want them to do, you get to see them transform into this scared animal that is trying everything it can do to get away from you in its enclosure, to a bird that's having bad manners today. Excuse me. To a bird that, seeing them transform into a bird that's comfortable being out on glove, that's comfortable doing the things that we need them to do on a day-to-day basis. Knowing that everyone else thinks the same thing. These birds have to be voted in by our club. So basically, when we have an eligible candidate, that candidate has to be approved for training by our officers. Once that happens, training starts. Once the trainers think the bird is ready, the club has to approve them. And you're very nervous at that point. You know that you've given this bird everything you can to get them to a point where you think they're ready. But is everybody else going to think they're ready? And are they going to then accept that bird? And when they do, it's this culmination of sometimes months of work on this bird. And it's very gratifying to know, yes, I did this, I did it well, and this bird has a life now because of that. Otherwise, we would have euthanized Jacob. And he wouldn't have had, there were no offers to take him in as a resident bird. So he wouldn't be with us today, if that training hadn't been successful. And that's something, there aren't very many people with us that train birds. So that's something that I don't think a lot of people get to enjoy. But it is definitely a gratifying thing.